Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, mate Brewski, for another beer review. And I want to start calling them Brewski reviews. So, that's a new thing. Once we're past 100, it's hard to keep a track on what beers I'm reviewing and when I shoot them and all that. So, from now on, they're going to be called Brewski Reviews. So, welcome to Brewski Review. And today, I'm going to be reviewing the Tome Green Beer Milk Stout by Beaus Brewing Company, coming out of Van Cleek Hill. I'm pretty sure it's Van Cleek. Yep, Van Cleek Hill, Ontario. One thing I want to point out about this beer as well is that this was gifted to me by my best friend Jordan over Christmas, and I thank you, Jordan, for the beer. Quite enjoy this thing. Cheers. So, looking at this beer, it is coming in at 5% alcohol by volume. And the IBUs are not listed here on the bottle, but they are on their website. Only 27 IBUs, so not bitter at all. Yeah, not bitter at all. I have done a review on Tome Green's Cherry Milk Stout. So that just has it's milk stout plus cherries. Review back then, but this is the original Tome Green beer, milk stout. So let's crack it open and see what we got. Yes, Ted. A couple of Bruce Dostoevsky. That's gonna be a thing I always say when I hear that. So, without further ado, let's pour it into this just regular glass. Glug, 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 glug. Coming out nice and dark. We're gonna pour about half for now. Here we go, just so I can enjoy the rest of the beer. Looking at the beer itself, it's not that dark for a stout. Stouts usually are pretty dark. This is more of a deep brown, even like a deep amber sort of color. Nice little off-white head on that as well. Looks quite enjoyable. Let's give it a smell. Well, you get the aromas of a stout. You get that chocolate, that nice milk chocolate, a little bit of creaminess. Sort of smells like a coffee with cream. Coffee with cream, a little bit of sugar in there. A little bit of faint molasses, some roasted malts, very nice. Nothing super powerful in your nose, but still a very nice smell, not offensive at all. So with that said, let's get right down to sipping on this thing. As with most milk stouts that I do come across, very smooth, very creamy, nice velvety smoothness to the beer. Good chocolate notes. Like I said, cream, like coffee with cream in it. Sort of like a more bitter ice cap from Tim Hortons. Sort of the same flavors that I'm getting off. There's a little chocolatey, a little coffee, a little bit of cream in there. Very nice. Bit of molasses as well, flavor-wise. Just a really nice beer overall. So let's continue on with the review. Cheers, everybody. This is well done. There is a bit of biscuitiness in the finish as well, which just rounds everything out perfectly. It flows, like I always say, I want my beers to flow well in the flavor department, and this one flows absolutely beautifully. This is awesome. Looking over to the bottle now. No description, sadly, on the bottle. I knew they used to have like a little calling card or something like that. This one doesn't have it. That's alright. So, Tome Green Beer Milk Stout, 5% alcohol by volume. They do list ingredients, which are local spring water, organic barley malts, organic oats, organic lactose milk, organic hops, and brewer's yeast. Certified organic by ProCert. So, that's good. Gives you a reference of who certified them organic, which is nice as well. This was bottled on December 14th of 2017, so it is a little over a month old, but still a very fresh bottle. Very nice to see indeed. And also, the label looks really cool. It's just Tome Green's face. Tome Green's face, sort of looking a little angry, almost. I don't know why you'd be angry. It's a damn good beer. You should be happy when you're enjoying this beer. But, to each their own. Moving over to the website now, which you can find this at beaus.ca. And they do have a lot of information here on the website. So, let's read the little description they have. This is the Tom Green beer. It's not the Green Tom beer. Beaus and Canadian actor and comedian Tom Green have collaborated to create the Tom Green beer, a milk stout. The Tom Green beer displays flavors of chocolate and coffee while delivering a creamy, velvety texture and finishing with a mild sweetness. So, fairly well done little description there. History and style they have. Milk stouts were first patented in 1907. The use of milk, sugar, lactose, helped with the popularity of the style due to its nourishing attributes. Tom Green beer is a slightly more robust interpretation of the style and showcases the appeal of a milk stout's silky mouthfeel. The Tom Green beer, it's not the Green Tom beer, is a reference to the opening song of Tom Green's cable TV show from the 90s. Many of its antics back then involved cows and milk, which led to the idea of making this delicious milk stout with Tom. Very nice to see a little bit of background information of where the beers originated from, in a sense. Tasting notes. The aroma is a complex array of roasted malt character featuring notes of espresso and chocolate. Roasted elements also dominate the flavor, giving way to subtleties like slightly burnt caramel and hints of nuts. The strength of both the flavor and aroma is contrasted by an approachable mouthfeel. The initial dryness of the beer is subdued by a gentle flourish of increased body and sweetness in the finish. The end result is a sessionable, flavorful, and robust stout. That it is. They also list food pairings, which is really nice. I love when breweries include food pairings on their websites. This one says, food pairings are blue cheese and ham, tartlet with fresh thyme and caramelized shallots, venison or game meatloaf, pan-roasted porterhouse steak with stout butter. Ooh, that sounds good. Chocolate creme brulee, blue cheese like Quebec Blue Benedictine, or Glengarry Celtic Blue 5V? 5V? I don't know. No idea what those last two are, but they sound interesting. They also do list the awards here. I'm not going to get into that, but they do have a couple. And they also list their malts, hops, and yeast. The malts that they used are Munich, Pale Ale, Cara Munich, Cara Aroma, all organic, and the hops are organic Perle and organic Herbrucker. I think I'm saying that right. And the yeast is a German ale yeast. So, tons of information here on the Beaus website. That's what I absolutely love to see on a brewery's website. And they also list the ABV, IBUs, 5 and 27 respectively. They also do list the original gravity and final gravity. Original gravity being 12.7 and final gravity 3.4. The ideal serving temperature is 7 to 10 degrees centigrade and suggested glassware in a nonic pint glass. Pretty sure that's a pint glass. Pretty sure. Which is really, really nice. Tons of information. Yeah, tons of information. No complaints about that. Looking over onto Beer Advocate now, I'm just going to give you the BA score from now on because you can go ahead and read the reviews. I'll leave links down below. It has been given a BA score of 3.72 out of 5, so a good score. Seeing that I am almost done this half glass of beer, I'm going to finish it and get right down to ratings. Cheers, everybody. That is absolutely delicious. It's creamy. It's velvety smooth. Not too much carbonation. I think just about right. You can feel the bubbles, but they don't overtake any of the flavor, which are nice milk chocolate, a little bit of creamed coffee, some coffee, just regular coffee notes. It's like I said, it's like a strong, robust ice cap in a sense. In that, maybe not as sweet as an ice cap, but similar flavor profile. That at least for my palate, with a nice biscuity finish. Just overall a well-rounded stout for sure. Moving over, well, before I move over to presentation, I gotta give this beer, I gotta give it a solid 8 out of 10. Quite well done. Nothing super fancy at all, but by far a damn good beer, and I'll definitely pick up another one. One thing I did, looking over now the presentation, you know, interesting logo, Tom Green's face, you know, plain and simple. Ingredients are all there, brewed on date all there. Sadly, no IBUs and no description on the bottle, but you can find all that information and much more on the website, which is absolutely amazing. So since the website's amazing, the bottle, even though it has a good bit of information, not as much as I'd like to see, but the website definitely makes up for it. I gotta give presentation a solid 9.5 out of 10. They did an amazing job for sure. So with all that said, 8 out of 10 for the beer, 9.5 for the presentation. If anybody has any comments, questions, beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that down in the comment box below. If you want to like the video, subscribe, go for it, and join me for another pint. Or half pint, whatever you want. That'll do it for me, Mate Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.